is where it all started. With DogegamerSMP. 4 months of building. And it all started on this ground. We began with a group of 8 people who are now only 3 or 4. It was lots of work and it was lots of fun. I really enjoyed building on here, and I'm still not finished. I know most of my friends are, but I'm not stopping. This is actually also the reason why I haven't uploaded in 4 months, because yeah, I was working on this. Started playing Java for a while and I'm now into it. I'm just leaving Bedrock behind me. I expected to know by the way. We've done a lot of stuff. And now I want to just go through everything we built. So it all started here. We joined the server with like 4 people and we started going into the snow. Finding, well, whatever we wanted. And my favorite Dogegamer decided it would be a good idea to settle down in the snow area. He decided to build a church where we would honor this. Well, yeah, you know what this is. This thing was the first thing to be built on its entire server by Rotorgode. And the city behind it was great. Here lived SvenSkyBoy and 2 other people. They lived here for around a month, I think, until they started to live on another place. And the other one lived here, but he only was on the server for 2 weeks until he immediately left. We also had another inhabitant which lived in the top of this thing. Only he left like a few days in because he rage quit because he kept losing all his diamonds in the mine shaft. And this place is actually, yeah, the first place. Although I've never lived there, I was the only one who immediately decided to live somewhere else. I saw this village and decided to settle down on this what used to be a snowy mountain, and I built the ugliest house ever just so I could have my storage. With down here an island with villagers so we could get enchantments. This is why there's Patso. Yeah, this part of the Patso was already there since we were literally just planting trees to get sticks to trade with the villagers for the best enchantments. And it started there, you know. But I knew I didn't want to live here. I had a project in mind. I wanted to build a city with an industrial place, with a farmhouse where I could live. I really had plans, but I had to wait until I had the resources, the sugar boxes. So when we finally reached the end, finally beat the Ender Dragon, I started building my industrial area. The thing about it isn't that beautiful, I know, but I later found another use for it, and I'll tell you what it is. You probably can see it, but I started building it. I had my factory, gas station, and some more houses, and it was great to work on. Only I needed a new house because I had no space left. I couldn't do anything but wait. So I decided to settle down in these plains by this river, which is now a lake since I removed the island here. And I built a house, 2 villagers, some farms, some horses, some animals, and it was great. I had my storage up here, but only when everyone kept stealing it, I decided to move here. My new storage is here. I live here. It's very cozy, so I'm okay with being there. Oh yeah, and I also took some bees with me, since I really love bees. They're really cute. Oh, and there's a statue of myself, but that one came a lot later. So at the time I was building this, SvenSkyBoy, the one from the prison, decided to move. He first started to build next to my builds, and I didn't really like it. So I said to him, "What if you move behind the forest and start building your own factory here?" So he did. He did build his factory. Only later, I came to realize that he decided to build a sort of mountain. Only that mountain extended to like almost my base, which isn't really that bad. But it just I was really shocked when that happened. Just some buildings which are forever unfinished, and of course, a giant storage system for him, which he also never used. But it was, yeah. This area is just sort of big. And I myself decided to do something. I was inspired by a YouTuber. He was like building 5 biomes in a small area. And I was like, wait, I could do that as well. Maybe it's really funny. So I decided to work on my biome exhibit. This was actually one of the most fun projects to work on. I could just do what I wanted, just placing biomes. And the mobs, of course, but the mobs were really hard, especially these two. These two suck since the Mushroom Island, which is the furthest away, is like, where is it? I think it's like right here or something, isn't it? I have no clue. Hold up. Maybe I can see it if I'm going from the desert. Yeah, here it is. It's incredibly far away. Really can't see anything. But this was actually the greatest project to work on. And of course, my plans were to build a city. So that was the next thing I was going to do. The city isn't that big, but I've decided that it's done. I'm done building it. So it took really long to do this, and it's finished. I think it looks really good. Oh, and yeah, there is a concrete generator in there. But for the rest, is just some builds, just some fun things with interior. I liked it. It's actually really great. Only my thing was done. I was actually done. I didn't know what to do anymore. And then I remembered that my factories were, they were really ugly. So what I decided to do is, I was thinking of another project. I was taking inspiration from Fortnite, from the 0 point, and from Kevin the Cube, which had those winds, some kind of thingies. And I decided, what if I make such an orb flying in the ocean? Oh, and the slime farm, of course, but that's not really important. What if I do this, and I'm making it corrupting every land around it, not leaving structures intact, destroying it? And I was like, alright, this project is gonna take me a really long time, but I'm gonna do it. So I started with this island. I turned it into a desert, put a desert temple in it, put some village houses in it, just so people could think like, oh yeah, here was a village, until it was completely taken over by the desert. You know, the sand, there's nothing left. You can't live here anymore. It's just destroyed. It's all gone. And here, savannah spawned with a villager outpost in it. This taiga was completely destroyed by this savannah and this swamp. And these mountains got the biggest twist. They even got different dimensions. It started with a full-on nether fortress in this place, and an end. And the end really corrupted it. The shipwreck is now end. The end city, the ship, crashed into the sides. And even my ocean house took a little bit of damage. This place luckily didn't take that much. It's just a tall birch forest, but for the rest, I mean, this took really long to make. Since those tall birch trees, you can't plant them. I had to build them by myself, which sucks, by the way. Then the blackstone, and it decided to spawn a ruined portal with a blackstone area. Oh, and this, that I didn't build that, so don't. And then here. Let's see what mine. This mushroom even went inside our first bamboo farm, which, by the way, I didn't build. But it was great. And then the jungle and the bamboo forest. The jungle, it just destroyed it. This factory was already not used anymore. I used to keep my iron farm in it, but I put there since it would work more, since I'm always there, since it is my home and I was never here, it was never loaded in, so it didn't work. But the jungle just destroyed it. There were holes in it, even a tree fell inside of it. Cave. You gotta be kidding me. Someone griefed it. Someone griefed my diamond ore. I put diamond ore in here. Who the heck did it? I'm gonna find out who did this. I'm gonna ask it back. But yeah, even the jungle temple just destroyed my village house. There's nothing left. Yeah, the villagers are still there, but it's just gone. It's ruined. There's nothing. It's all destroyed. And then I decided to place some beacons in it, and this project was done. And I had to think of something new. What could I do? What could I build next? And I was getting not really bullied, just a bit bred with, just a bit messed with. And it was actually pretty fun. Sometimes it wasn't, but yeah, this is me being really soft. And I decided to take a rest from the rest of my builds. I decided to go and live for myself for a bit. Oh yeah, and I also made every single block there. Oh, and I even got a bedrock. Yeah, I got that from a... Yeah, I'll tell you. I got these, but I first want to travel to my place where I lived in happiness for a little while. It was my new place. It was my mountain house. It was really peaceful in here. I gotta say, it does look really peaceful, doesn't it? It's a little lake, nether portal, some meat, some bees. Just a nice house. And I enjoyed building this. It was incredible. But then I started my next project. Only I'm not gonna show you that yet, since it's gonna be a surprise. I'm gonna make a whole video over it about it. But yeah, this is everything I built in the overworld, and it's incredible. Although it was not everything that was built there. The nether. It all started right here, when we put our nether portals down for the snowy area. And for me. And the only thing that really happened here was Sven building this stuff, these tunnels, as well the nether portals, and strongholds. And of course, this was used a lot until we decided to do something else. Here, we even had a piglin with loot. But he's gone. I killed him. I built it, so I was allowed to kill it. Since we have a better system now. We always used to go to one fortress, and I gotta tell you, there were a lot of casualties in there. This fortress was not safe at all. We had piglins, we had hoglins, we had blazes. But we managed to clear it. And I even used it for a farm. And no, not a wither skeleton farm. I built a blaze farm. For some reason, this blaze spawner doesn't want to spawn in blazes anymore. Don't know why. Yeah, now it probably shouldn't, because I'm in spectator mode. But I built a blaze farm here, and I used it for some time. I got like 20 stacks of blaze rods or something, which doesn't sound like a lot. But it's more than enough than I need, of course. But yeah, that was actually the only thing we used this fortress for. Further, of course, we built a way from the fortress to the roof. Because the next thing we did, we moved everything one except favorite Dogegamer. We moved up top onto the nether roof. Since it's way better. And why is here a waypoint? Sorry, I want to ask. What is this waypoint? Oh wait, no, this is my latest death, of course. Yeah, I died here. This is our hoglin farm. My hoglin farm, for the most part. I use this a lot. Because I needed food, you know. We didn't have much food. So I decided to build a hoglin farm in the nearest Crimson Forest near the fortress. And these are just ice tracks to different parts of the world, which were never really used, but still. Also, I decided to try to recreate the world a bit. Damn you, there's a big airplane that just flew by. I've probably hear it on video, but damn, that was really loud. It didn't really work since ghosts were spotting and just destroyed it. And the biggest thing was this, the gold farm and the basalt generator. Oh yeah, he did /go at E and all the piglins were gone, and I forgot to give names to the piglins when I tried to put them back so they all despawned. Do it one more time, but this used to be a piglin barter farm with an item sorter, gold farm, and yeah, and of course, I've already shown you that nether mountain, and I was like, I need nether blocks. I don't know, netherrack, I don't know how much I'm gonna need. But I was a little bit of stupidness, because I decided to, yep. I dug a 20. I dug like a 32 by 32 and a 128 block high hole in the ground. Please don't ask me why I did this. I'm not even going to use it. I'm literally never ever going to use this. I was just like, I'm gonna do this because I'm crazy. And I mean, the results, I mean, I gotta say, we got some magma blocks. Well, it were more, but I used them for the gold farm. Some gravel, some blackstone, some quartz, yes, of course. Just some sand. The sand was used for the lava, but yeah, just some other things, some glowstone, some nether gold ore, just some regular stuff. Only then, yeah. I have a lot of netherrack. Please, I'm so sorry, but I'm keeping this. Yeah, these are around like 25 double chests of netherrack. Yeah, I have no life, which you can probably state from all of this. But this wasn't all. You can probably see it on screen right now that I built a wither skeleton farm. This was horrible. I had to use carpet to spawn proof this entire thing, right? By the way, the blazes will shoot. Oh no, they're not, because I'm not here. But like, every time I was doing this with SvenSkyBoy, and he can be a bit clumsy and just, yeah, he decided to do things when I said he shouldn't, so everything went wrong, and the blazes destroyed everything we did here. And also, when carpeting this, this place burned down a lot. Especially when you were almost done, like we were here, this open part. There were like 7 blazes right there firing at us. We couldn't do anything. I never died, but he did multiple times. But at the end, we were finished. And it paid off. I got so many beacons from this. It's not even funny. So many bones, so many coal. Like, look at this. How many skulls were that? Like 2 or something? Oh, yeah, that's... Here, 1 wither skeleton skull. Just gonna take a quick look if there's anything here. No, there's nothing in, just swords. But like, it's actually incredible. And there are bones here. Another skull. Right, it just gave me 2 skulls in 1 hit. This farm is so OP. Like, it's not even funny. Another one. Did you see that? This farm is so OP. It just gives us so much bones and coal. You never have to worry about bone meal or anything again. Why would you build a skeleton farm? You can just build this, bone farms. Like, it's not even funny. And now it's my question, where the heck is the wither skeleton skull? It's right here. 3 wither skeleton skulls, like in just a short time. Don't mess with this farm. It's incredible. So yeah, that was actually everything in the nether. I didn't really... Please. I didn't really build anything, a big project or anything. Just, it was fun to work on everything I did build in the nether. Oh yeah, with a bastion right here, of course. And another one, I think it was, yeah, treasure bastion right here. But now, we're going on to the next dimension, which is, gotta be, the end. The Enderman grinder. Where we got all our XP for so long. A bridge going all the way to Inland City. And the End Island, which hasn't really been touched. And it was great to work on. Nothing here, except of course. So we were going on to find end cities, me, Sven, and some other guys, and we were just like using a portal to travel to this island. And we were just like walking for a bit until right here someone died, and we kept dying. So every time we had to wait until someone came back, and we decided to literally like build an entire thingy just because we wanted it. There's even an ancient debris tree here with slime blocks. There are bees. There's literally everything is here. There are even sugar boxes. I literally never took my sugar boxes with me. This place is really funny. But yeah, that was actually everything I put there. The end is a bit silly. And then we have favorite Dogegamer's world, where he decided to just build this. Yeah, just this. Not really anything else. And of course, for the last video I posted, we made a new world so we could build Meadows. That was the final thing that was ever built. Well, not really, because as I said before, something else has been built here, but I am not going to show you what it is yet. When I'm going to say goodbye to you all, just want to remind you, why is this desert so big? And yeah, I think I'm gonna upload some more now, just some content, probably of this world, just some fun things. But I just didn't feel like it. I just wanted to build here, just do things, just have fun. So here you all know what happened on the DogegamerSMP. 4 months building.